Hello everyone, this is Optimus again, and today I'm going to review Vlane's game. He's gonna play Gunner. Well, yeah, he's kind of a dick in forums, but he's actually a nice guy. Well, he's playing Gunner. As far as I know, he's very good Gunner, both in like pubs and competitive games. In pubs mainly because he gets drops on people. Well, as far as I've played him with him in MNC, and I know. Gunner is a good class because you can do a lot of damage, like consistently, big amounts of damage, and either you or enemy has to leave. So this is more, this is less of a review than more of a showcase how a good Gunner should play. I'll try to explain what he's doing. Well, first levels there's not much to do, so he just levels defensive and shoots things. There's a common guy who leveled cats the first level. That's again a bad thing. Also, I should mention that I'm recording with a higher quality config, so I might experience FPS drops at times. Well, sorry for that, but at least the video quality will be better. So, Lane's left alone in the lane. He gets all the pickups, all the slims, while all the enemies fight on the left. He's not much concerned by it. It's a good thing if you just left to get all the pickups. He's currently trying to get a lock on that combat girl with a missile, but at level 1 and 2, yeah, it's a level 2 missile. At levels 1 and 2, the missile takes quite a while to lock on and to travel, so good luck with the kill there. He notices a car on top of him, spamming bouncing buddies, but he's no big danger. Standing in the middle of bridges and this map on gun mount is quite dangerous, but none of the enemies currently have money for that ejector. The veteran's about to have enough money, so it's quite safe for now. Just tagging bots, getting money, not making mistakes. Gremlins are a good thing if you can buy a jump pad. Always extra XP won't hurt. 2 gremlins are worth of a jump pad, like cost-wise. Yeah, Gunslinger's not much of a threat. Firstly, she's not hitting very much shots. Secondly, even if she was, she won't do like very high damage. First levels are gonna, well, they're quite boring because you're not getting any drops on people. People are still staying in lanes and there's no way to get behind them. But I'm sure we'll see more of it later. I haven't seen this demo, so it's kind of a revelation for myself. I've never seen first person lane play. So standing right now there where he is, it's quite dangerous because people might buy oh, nice pull there. People might buy ejectors. As you see, Lane's killing a lot of bots. Nearly, yeah, 3 times as much as the sniper, who's the second in his team. Okay, he notices Carl, he goes for him. He might even get him. Yeah. If you don't notice Gunner coming through, you're probably dead. But it works really good only in pubs. In more serious games, but people actually, you know, calm about enemy. What's he doing? Calm about enemy positions. Getting a drop is unlikely, and Gunners have to rely more on their health and sustain damage to push enemies away, and then overpower them with juice or something, or I don't know, just hastily force them, lock them in place with like flanking moves and something. Vlane is capable of both. I played skill plays with him in MNC, and he hasn't played Gunner much. I think at least once he did, but still. Yeah, as you see, he's just moving forward and holding left mouse. He's level 5. He has 2 levels in that veteran. He can just move forward and shoot him, and the veteran has no way to retaliate except to retreat, go back, lose XP. So yeah, this Skull in jungle again. He's dead. He didn't see the Gunner coming. Actually, he was supposed to hit the Carl there, but because the game is in third person, he couldn't get a hit scan on him. Yeah, now Gunner's very mobile and doesn't have much choice except to stay and shoot if allies come to help, but they don't.
My lumps today, brother.
So he just has to die. I'm gonna make my game a little more quiet, I'm sorry. I remember huge grunting Did a lot of grunting by Combat Girl on my last video. A lot of people complained about that. So Vlane is sort of in a good position. Has almost the top money, except Danny Combat Girl. She has a bit more. It's 6 minutes. It's the first Annihilator fight. Gunslinger down. Iceman not really hurrying up. Vlane bought a few jump pads, so he doesn't have money for the Annihilator now, so he just needs to kill a few people. As much as the first Annihilator is important, it's extremely important, because players in lower levels can deal with bots very quickly, and the amassment of bots is a very strong pushing power early game. Oh, he's taking the Annihilator now, I presume. Yep. As much as first Annihilator is important, it's not worth dying for. Nearly nothing in this game is worth dying for. Even like getting 2 kills on weaker opponents, like if you're higher level, is not worth that. So, whatever is the outcome of the first Annihilator fight, neither side should lose players before the Annihilator activated. After it, it's understandable because you took a gamble. You took a bet. You placed a bet that you can win this Annihilator and you didn't.
Caught no fishnet today, bro.
Regis Vlane doesn't overextend. He stands nearly all the time unless he goes for a kill. He stands in a line with his allies. Even though they're not very team working, they still know that staying close to each other is good.
Getting my lumps today, brother. Life.
Yeah, the Carl missed his stun.
Sometimes sun, sometimes
Still got lucky.
rain.
Vlane's not a great shot. Vlane's one of the people that tend
Getting dogged out
to
here.
have very good situational awareness around them. So he wins the game through
Feisty.
just flanking opponents. Here he missed the people, but still gonna survive juice potential. Instant heal. Personally, myself, I'm more of a all aim no brain player. I even get a lot of shun from my teammates in TFC that like I don't do very smart things. Instead of just go and kill people, and I frequently die very stupid ways because of that.
Ooh,
There's a Carl, but he's not gonna do
fishnet
much damage.
today, bro.
Unfortunately, Carl escapes. Not sure why the entire team came to jungle. Probably to hate Vlane, but it's quite understandable. But now, as soon as you take the first Annihilator, you should try to take the frontmost turrets. It helps a lot. It helps you to flank opponents who are fighting for mid, and opponents are left without such an opportunity because of your turrets. Or if you take the first Annihilator, you should try to go and chase for enemy for kills, because they're damaged, obviously. Vlane is level 7, same as... Well, he's not having level advantage on enemies. As you've seen that, he saw enemies on top, and he took the simplest flank. He just went top and went behind the juice. Like now. Carl might actually die. Nah. Yeah, Carl didn't escape. He wasn't smart enough to just run away. Maybe he was spooked. I didn't really catch that, I'm sorry. So... Still, the Combat Girl in Hotshots is, for some reason, having more money, though she has less kills and less bot kills. And only 2 more assists. Probably she's getting all the pickups. And she's about to die. No, Colt creeps from behind Sun's lane. So, Enforcers are way too tough right now. They have a lot of HP. So... He's not dying. I know Vlane levels Rocket and Offensive up to level 4. Level 5, 6 tends to go Defensive passive. Extra health never hurts, no matter how little you get. And then nothing at level 7, both Offensive and Rocket, level 8. Like, because it just makes sense. Old skills gain a lot from level 4, and it makes sense to get both skills. Yep. Veteran got caught out of the position without much HP and got killed. Yep, that's support. Not sure what he tried there. Just doesn't give you full health anymore, buddy. Nice dodge, nice dodge. I'm not sure how did the Junior did no damage, but still. Yeah, that support went to the base instead of healing. Vlane is above half HP, so it's a good decision to go and try to fight opponents, because even with half HP you can still do massive damage. Yep, this skull dies. And it's just a stun lane. It's quite safe, yeah, to help to kill the gunslinger by Regenital. Sometimes buying ejectors is more beneficial for you, even if you don't kill anything with it, no, don't even hurt anyone. Just because if you're going across the bridge, especially with slurred classes like Veteran or Gunner or Tank, you want to be safe. You want to make your bot safe, in case the enemy just decides to suicide and take the ejector. So I see there's someone on top. I presume that's Carl. No, that's the enemy gunner. No, that's the friendly gunner. Sorry. So the Carl goes down. By the way, this freaky bug with the health bar is because Vlane leveled up passive. Vlane's level 8, level 9 now. He has passive level 4, rocket level 4, and offensive level 4. Second Annihilator fight is about to go. At this point, mid-game Annihilator doesn't matter all that much because the player's strong enough to kill the bots. But still, it's a very good thing to fight for, but again, not worth dying.
Bummer, bro.
Those ninja bounces. Another thing I must say is reloading for Gunner. While all classes reload as they like, the reloading for Gunner is a bit of a decision because it takes a very long time, and during that time you're out of combat, you can't do good damage, so it's somewhat a decision. You can't just like shoot a few bullets and start reloading. See, Vlane just shot about 20 bullets and he's not reloading because he has a more than half of a clip, more than 150. So yeah, that turret should have went down after the first Annihilator. Now would be a proper time to attack the second Laser Blaze. But it's a pub. There's no teamwork. I wouldn't say that Vlane is carrying team on his own. Yeah, Veteran and Sniper both seem to do a very good job. So I don't understand how that combo girl gets so much money, so many coins. Support goes down. Just catch people out of position where they can't retreat and kill them. That's the way of a gunner.
Sometimes rain.
See the combat girl in the lane. Lane's trying to get a drop on her. A Veteran was closer. It's easier to do damage to him. Back to combat girl. She's squishy. She'll go down quicker. Yeah, now would be a time to reload, I think. No, you must ensure that no one's around. Reloading's too much of a risk with so many enemies around. Yeah, he retreats to reload. They didn't lose the frontmost laser blazer, and it makes sense to not let bots take the shields off, because at this point players might just juice and kill it from where the turret can't respond, from the turret can't shoot back. Vlane does a good job keeping both bots and players down, so he's a level ahead of, well, except Comago, he's 2 levels ahead of the enemy team.
Getting my lumps today, brother.
Yeah, bounces are kind of a
cutting a fishnet
bad
today,
thing.
bro.
Juice, kill everyone. He has level advantage, he has enough health and armor, just to go and kill everyone. Juice also gives crits, greatly increasing the effective range. He killed Carl there, like about 300 units past his effective range of his weapon of minigun. But because he had crits, Carl went down, because crits don't have fall off. The genital?
Itty, brother. Itty.
No, Veteran wouldn't go down. If Vlane had a lucky crit streak, crit clip, whatever, the Veteran would have taken much more damage, and Vlane might have even tried to chase for a kill, but not in this case. Didn't get lucky with crits. Lucky crits are very influential in this game. It's very important to try to pick off players, even if they wander off your effective range. You might still get lucky crits and kill them. Like right here, you saw some crits. They weren't crucial right there, but if an enemy is escaping from you, you should still take shots. You might get 2-3 checks for crits, might result in total of 20% of crits. Yep, going for a genital, not a good choice. Vlane just saw she went low on health and went to a genital to camp it. killed. He knows there's a veteran and Carl both weak up there. He's not gonna get to them. He's not gonna take the jump, but because the veteran might try to jump down to the right side, closer to their turret, and he'll be able to kill him. But it's not the case. He stays up, doesn't go for heals, and yeah, dies because he doesn't have enough health and he's overextended. This support will go down. Pretty simple. 17-1. Vlane's doing a spectacular job of just catching people at their mistakes. Gunner is more of a class that doesn't do very skillful things like a sniper. Can't really avoid a sniper. You can avoid to a certain extent, but if you pop in his line of sight, just a matter of his skill, whether he manages to click on your head a few times and he doesn't. Same with veteran.
That's a hard rub, Holmes.
If he manages to pull you, you can't really dodge it if you have to go in his line of sight. Gunner is more of a pro that feeds off enemy mistakes. He has 4 levels on. He has 4 levels in the majority, in 3 players of hotshots, so you can just bully them. You can just go forwards and shoot without even much thought. Yeah, he just kills Gunslinger just because he can. Just because the Gunslinger wasn't smart enough to retreat at the first sight. 3rd Annihilator time. After this Annihilator, the fight will move into the enemy base, most likely. Enemies will not take it by any chance. If anything they should do right now, they should kill bots, spawn their bots.
Sometimes sun, sometimes rain.
They can't fight for it, they don't have the firepower. They should just give it up. Yeah, they will die. See, 2 down. 3 down.
Oh, bummer, bro.
The color's about to go down, I believe. No. Yeah, Carl is 2 levels below, but still he was juiced, and Vlane took a lot of spam because the death products. He took like 2 death products over there. Death products are really annoying. Well, yeah, they took the Annihilator, but they lost Vlane, and the rest of the team doesn't have much firepower. They have a gunner, but he's 1 to 12 and level 9. He's not really a pushing power at this point, and neither sniper, nor support, nor veteran don't have enough firepower to kill bots and push into the enemy base. So they sort of forced, even if they don't know about that, they sort of forced to wait for Vlane. Little full rocket automatically locks on quite far. I think it's over 1,000 range, and it was fast enough for just firing it all down. Usually Vlane starts a fight with a rocket, and if it goes on too long, he finishes with a rocket. If the enemy's not dead at that point, Vlane just usually goes back because apparently he had too much health to be killed. Not worth it. So they're just farming bots right now. Enemies can't do that, so they're just staying jungle and losing experience, falling further behind in levels.
Getting dogged out here.
And let's see how it plays. They're trying to kill the chicken, get chicken buff. It's a nice thing, but it's totally not worth fighting for. Well, it's patch 10. I'm kind of hurrying to make this replay because it's Tuesday and today's going to be update 11. And Casey said that both chicken and bullseye will get buffed. Yeah, not at this range. Not at this range. Minigun's not very effective. Lanes, if you let the match go too long, and if you hit level 15, there's no way you can get stronger past level 15. So enemies will eventually catch up with you if you don't kill them by that point. Yeah, Carl and Gunslinger, they don't really threaten Vlane. Oh, he got stunned. Yep, unlucky. Nice play by the hot shots. Carl stunned and the combo went for the laser. Good combo. Laser does very heavy damage in late game, even to enforcers. It's hard to connect most of the time, but let me take a look actually. So hotshots don't have their second left turret. They still have their right turret, while Iceman, I do believe they still have their frontmost left turret. Yep, it's still alive. They lost their right frontmost turret, so back to spectating. So Vlane's in the jungle, farming XP of bots, of people. the main source of XP at this point are people, because if you kill people, by the time they spawn you're gonna kill a lot of bots. Notice that Vlane has 4 levels, it's insane on the Gunslinger and Veteran and Hotshot team, though those are not doing a very good job of keeping up. Yeah, and like the Veteran and the Iceman team, I'm not sure how did he get 8 kills, probably just grapples, finishing off people with grapple, getting assisted. Yeah, the Iceman Gunner got killed again. If anything brings down Iceman team, it's the supporting Gunner. They're not doing a very good job of at least keeping alive, if not doing anything. Players that feed, they're even more detrimental to the game flow. They're more likely to cause you lose than good players, than like, not good players, but players who don't die, who don't even exist. So a fight of 3 very good players against 5 average players, most likely gonna end in favor of 3, just because they won't have a bad player on their team who will die. Yeah, Vlane retreats for an ejector, but unfortunately the enemy takes it. The left ejector is taken, so Vlane decides to go top. And yep, see, he's getting drop on the enemy again. There's no turret, so there's nothing threatening him. Just deploy and shoot. Get high crit chance. At this point, Vlane has deploy level 4, and he gets ammo regeneration, reduced spreads. Yeah, I think he doesn't get increased crit chance anymore, but still, faster minigun spin up time, less spread. This is pretty much the end game Annihilator. The game is supposed to end in under 5 minutes after this Annihilator.
Feisty.
Vlane's alive. He's level 14. If he doesn't,
Ting's turning.
he's not going to. Oh, it's going very bad for him. Gets saved by the enemy. Veteran catches an unlucky laser. Yeah, he's gonna go down. Very unlucky by him. He stumbled upon 3 enemies that he didn't expect. He couldn't manage to get out because of his slow speed. So he just had to keep on shooting. Fortunately, they at least killed the enemy. Veteran's something good for a change. Again, Vlane, no matter how good he is, any player, no matter how good he is, people still make mistakes. If people didn't make mistakes, video games would be boring, because it would be just a matter of who got more lucky things, more better pickups, or like better spread. Lucky things, they still matter, but to the greater extent matters the least amount of mistakes you make, and more you punish the enemy for mistakes. You must, as well as not make mistakes, you must realize enemy mistakes and punish them for it. For example, get a drop on overextended person somewhere. Currently Vlane is waiting for people, he was waiting for people to go for cheeky. No one went though, fortunately for them. Yeah, now you just shoot bots, try to move forward. Unfortunately, the gunner keeps feeding the enemy team, which is not a good thing. Yeah, you see Vlane is not having very great accuracy on him, unfortunately. But still killing him because level advantage and every possible advantage. The red team have Chicky buff. The combat got hit level 15. I'm not sure how. Chicky's only 30 bots, 30 more bot kills, but she assisted. Like Vlane has much more kills, but he's getting barely any cash for most of his kills because he has domination on them. And every time Combat Girl assists on him, she has lots of cash. So she's level 15. Vlane's like 1,000 behind. It's not because of him. It's more because of. Well, it's because of him, but not because he's bad. More like because he's good. And then he's catching up. His mistakes bite him harder than they bite enemy. I didn't see it as a very fair thing. I think at this score, Vlane should be level 15 like a few minutes ago. It's a fair advantage for playing smart, even in pub. So, he's just trying to fight, trying to keep his best right now. He can't go into the enemy and just shoot everyone and kill everyone because he's gonna get chain grappled. The best way right now is just try to pick kills, try not to die, kill bots, wait for enemy to make mistake. There's not much you can do as a gunner. As a sniper, assault, Carl or veteran, you might try to go get a solo pick with a stun or claw or something, or a head grab, or ring someone out. Yeah, he's going to help the sniper here. Gunslinger's an easy kill though. Gunslinger's probably dead. He couldn't decide what to do for a second there and got grappled by a combat girl. Yep. Not sure where Iceman, where all the other Icemen are, because Hotshots reacted to Gunslinger trouble and came to help. That support really didn't estimate his chances properly and died. You don't chase skills like that. Heal at the base. Vlane hit level 15 finally, so from now on it just goes downhill. Vlane can't get any stronger while enemies will catch up eventually. The Annihilator's about to be played. It's about time. So there's another massive team fight. And Iceman lose a person. Hardshots lose their veteran. Both teams lost their veteran, so it's just matter of firepower now. No more pulls. Vlane is just combo go. Gunslinger should go down. It's gonna chase the Gunslinger.
No good.
It's gonna take the ejector. I would have taken the ejector. It's almost a guaranteed kill. He decides not to. Might cost him a frag. No, she gets kicked. She gets picked by bot. I don't approve of him leaving his team like that, but it's all played out very well because they lost a player, and Vlane got a kill and didn't die. The rest of the team could just go back. Getting kills is not as necessary as not dying. And this Annihilator might belong to Iceman, since they clearly have the level advantage over here. Yep, Hodges didn't pay much attention. He gets pulled. Vlane gets pulled by the veteran. And still, Hodges come to fight for the Annihilator. That's a very good move by them. I don't really see much new players in pods. Even like you can clearly see support, Gunslinger and veteran are quite new on their team, but they realize the importance of the Annihilator and come fight for it. It's important to put up a fight, even like if you're inherently weakened, it's still gonna delay the enemy a bit. Do some damage, not let them free reign. Nice mid-air stun by Carl there. Didn't get him a kill though, got him killed himself. Didn't estimate his chances right, didn't go back where he had to. Veteran goes down, the Hodges team are 3 men down. I'm not sure why support went down. Must have been picked by the sniper, and they should get the Annihilator. And the Annihilator strikes, support goes down. Hotshots are still 3 men down, it's getting late game, spawns are getting more vicious, people spawn a lot longer. So it's not a very long time, but Icemen still have some time to push. The rocket turret on the left side went down because of the bots, because of the jackbots. 25 minutes the jackbots come out. The right rocket turret's about to go down as well. The jackbot gonna take a lot of hits. 45 rocket turrets is a very cheap move right now. It's a legit tactic, but still it's way too powerful. If you get into the way of rocket turret, 45 rocket turret, it insta gives you. So yeah, fight for the money ball. Hotshots lose players. They don't have firepower to come back. The jackbots, all the bots, when they come out to spawn, they ignore the bots. They're killing the money ball, and I think it's a good change. Rushes their game to the end a bit. Not sure what those bots are doing there. I think they're not getting scrapped in replay. I think it's the replay issue. Yep, as we can clearly see, Vlane did a very solid game there. Kept the bots down, as well as his veteran sniper. Veteran, it's not actually bot kills, it's bot assists. And on the red side, Combat Girl and Carl, they did all the job. If Iceman had a proper support or a Combat Girl, the game would have ended sooner because of good heals and good support from them. But yeah, unfortunately, the support and gunner on the Iceman, they didn't help the game to end sooner, and they fed, which cellmated the game and forced it to end later. So yep, that was Optimus. That was a very good game by Vlane. I hope it helps the new players to understand how to play gunner, and that he's not total garbage, some people think. So yeah, till the next time.